Hey, this is Dave from Stencil. So you just got your Grayscale Halftone stencil in the mail, and you're opening it up and you're saying, what the heck? Well, let's look at it together. What's in here? Well, it's in a roll because this one was too big to fit in an envelope. So it comes rolled up in a box with some paper, and it looks like cool little robot stencil. That's the freebie for this week. And it's got a sheet that tells me how this is supposed to look. Look, it's dirty, hairy, great. More guns. This one has, in addition to the Grayscale Halftone stencil, it also has an outline stencil. Now, not every stencil, Halftone stencil that comes to you is going to have an outline stencil, but this one does, and I'm going to show you how to use it. What are we going to need to paint our stencil? Well, it's going to help to have some latex gloves to protect your hands, and you probably want one of these to protect your lungs. I'm not your mom, but if you paint all day with spray paint and you blow your nose the next day, you will see that all that paint went into your lungs, and you will not like it, and you will buy one of these. Also, you probably want to be in a well-ventilated area like this one so that things don't get too toxic. I use Retac or some kind of repositionable mounting spray when I spray halftone stencils because I want every single line to be crisp and clear so that I get those nice highs and lows. Finally, I'm going to need some paint, and depending on the stencil you have, you might need black paint or white paint or both. If you happen to be dabbing, the same things apply to you. You'll just want to have free-flowing black or white, or black and white, acrylic paint and dabber brushes. I always like to make a test painting on a low-value surface before I do it on anything that I might regret messing up. You see what I'm doing here? I'm holding the can of paint about 8 to 10 inches away from the surface. I'm holding it vertical, not horizontal, so the jets don't clog up. And I'm also giving firm pressure on the cap, but I'm moving the can as I go so that I don't get too much wet buildup on the stencil or the surface underneath. Keep that can moving. If you come a little closer, I'll show you something. You see how some of these areas are super crisp and super tight? That's where the adhesive held the stencil really close to the surface. And other areas where it's a little bit fuzzier, the stencil wasn't so close to the surface and the spray paint went underneath the stencil. Overall though, it's pretty good. I like it, and I feel confident that I could reproduce this image on just about any flat surface. Okay, so suppose your surface is not white and you still want to paint that black on white stencil on that surface. Well, that's where this comes in, because what this layer does is allows you to paint white on the non-white surface and then paint black onto that white surface in order to get the maximum contrasting effect. You saw that because my surface is super dusty, I actually have to use tape here in addition to the tacking spray to make this work. Let's have a look. Okay, so if you're feeling left out because you didn't get one of these outline stencils in your pack, let me just show you a quick way to do this same technique without any difficulty. Notice that I'm using my black stencil to paint white so that I can see where the outline is going to be here. Then I'm going to remove the stencil. I'm going to wait for it to dry, then I'm going to put the black stencil back over it and paint black. Probably should have used the registration marks to line up that layer each time, but I kind of forgot, so we'll see how it comes out. There we go. Fundamentally the same result. I like them both. It's up to you how you finish it. When you order your Grayscale halftone stencil, I look at it and I ask, is it going to look better if it's painted black on white or white on black? And I send you what I think will work best for you. When you're done painting your stencil, let them both dry. Let your test painting dry and let the stencil dry, and just make them dry flat and then lay them flat one on top of the other, and it's going to be ready for you to use next time you want to paint. Have fun painting. If you find you need something you don't have, reach out to me and I'll try to help. That's it. This is Dave signing off from Stencil.